friends, this little video is called the Torah time. We're going to spend a few minutes in the Torah, friends. I want to read to you a little bit of the Torah portion that we had last week. Torah time is for spending time with YHWH in the Torah. And I want you to learn the Torah just as Yah has taught me the Torah. I'm learning every day. I've been reading Torah for a number of years now. I've read the Word of Yah just about all my life, but lately it's been more getting into Torah, and Torah's wonderful. Study the Torah at your time. Go with me to Shmot in Hebrews, Exodus, Shmot chapter 10, verses 1 through 6. This is about Pharaoh. This is about YHWH telling Moshe to go to Pharaoh. This is what it says. YHWH said to Moshe, "Go to Pharaoh, for I have made him and his servants hard-hearted, so that I can demonstrate these signs of mine among them, so that you can tell your son and grandson about what I did to Mitzrayim and about my signs that I demonstrated among them, and so that you will all know that I am YHWH." Moshe and Aaron went into Pharaoh and said to him, "Here is what YHWH, Yah of the Hebrews, says. How much longer will you refuse to submit to me? Let my people go, so that they can worship me. Otherwise, if you refuse to let my people go, tomorrow I will bring locusts into your territory. One won't be able to see the ground. So completely will the locusts cover it. And you have growing. They will eat anything you will, or you still have that escape the hail, including every tree you have growing in the field. They will build your houses and those of your fathers and those of your servants, of all the Egyptians. It will be like nothing your fathers or their fathers have ever seen since the day they were born until today. Then he turned his back and left. That was Shmot chapter 10, verse 1 through 7. I will include the 7th verse. Pharaoh don't you understand yet that Egypt is being destroyed? So friends, there you go. YHWH sent Moshe and Aaron to tell Pharaoh. He told Pharaoh, let my people go so that they can worship me. Will you interfere in the people of YHWH's lives? Will you try to come between them, between the Torah, Yah and the Torah, and in the people of Yah's lives? Let me tell you something. Yah will chastise you. There's one thing you will know that you cannot do. You cannot get between YHWH and the Torah in his people's lives. The Torah is very important to our lives. This is what the very Torah is to us, friends. Torah is our life. Torah is our life. That's the reason Yah gave us the Torah. That is the very reason Yah gave us the Torah, friends. The Torah is life. And I'm teaching this on after Shmot. It's the 28th of the pagan calendar, January. Friends, you gotta learn one thing. Every month, every day in the Gregorian calendar, which is January, February, all of them, they are all pagan, all named after pagan false gods, and as well as the days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, they're all named after pagan gods. Learn the Hebrew words for every month. Learn about the Hebrew true, what the Hebrew months, friends, is the true calendar that we should be going by, because the Gregorian calendar is not going to last. The whole world's going to be destroyed. Everyone knows out there that this earth is more than 2,012 years old. Everybody knows that. If you don't know that, something is wrong with you. For Bereshit, chapter 1, verse 1, Bereshit in Hebrews Genesis, says, in the beginning, YHWH created the heavens and the earth. This is what it says in Bereshit chapter 1. In the beginning, YHWH created the heavens and the earth. YHWH created the heavens and the earth. This is what Bereshit says. Bereshit chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning, YHWH created the heavens and the earth. And the earth. Friends, I want you to get that. That's why it is so important that you keep Shabbat. He set apart, friends. Yah set apart. You've heard this word many times, and it's going to be said many more times. He set apart the seventh day for Shabbat. He set the seventh day, which is called Shmot. He set it apart, friends. Set apart the seventh day of Shabbat. That's what I want you to learn. That's what I want you to learn. That this day, that Shabbat is set apart. I'm teaching this after Shmot, so I'm not breaking any mitzvahs of YHWH. It's dark. We have celebrated Shabbat. We lit the candles about an hour ago now, and we just put them out. And I want you to learn what it means to celebrate Shabbat. You are to do no work whatsoever. The only thing you can do, if somebody was in trouble, if your family or friends was in trouble, and they needed you, well, under the Torah, you can, because if you see your ox in the ditch, you can go out and get them. You can help your brother. You can do good on Shabbat. Doing good on Shabbat don't mean just going out there doing anything. Okay? It don't mean going out there to play basketball. It don't mean going out there to play football. It don't mean going out there just doing what you want to do. It means when you do good on Shabbat, to find what is good by the Torah. Not by what people say, but by the Torah. The Torah is the Word of God. I have brought you a Torah time. This is called the Torah time. There's going to be more Torah times coming in the days ahead. I want you to stay tuned. I'm going to give you a little word, what YHWH is, about what YHWH. Let me tell you something, friends. I can establish this by Torah. Matthew through Revelation were witnesses. They were witnesses of the Messiah. It says in the Torah, out of the mouths of 2 or 3 witnesses, it will be established. When you have to have 2 reliable witnesses. Matthew to Revelation were witnesses that Yeshua came on this earth and he was the Messiah, the Meshach, the Messiah, the prophet to come of Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 15 through 19. Friends, I'm telling you right now, there is a number of prophecies, and I didn't realize this till I got into Torah too. There's a number of prophecies in the Torah that's just now coming to pass. So how can the Torah be done away with if prophecies from the Torah is coming to pass right now? I want to give you a word. I want to take you to Genesis. Go with me to Bereshit chapter 49. I want to prove to you that the Torah is not done away with. For if it's done away with, why are the scriptures out of the Torah coming to pass this very day? I want to give this short to you because I believe it's very important. This is what it says. Bereshit in Hebrew is Genesis. Chapter 49, verses 1. Then Yaakov called for his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, and I will tell you what will happen to you in Akarat Hamim. Assemble yourselves and listen, sons of Yaakov. Pay attention to Israel, your father. Okay, let me read this verse again to you. This is verse 1 of Bereshit chapter 49. Bereshit chapter 49, verse 1 says, Then Yaakov called for his sons and said, Gather yourselves together, and I will tell you what will happen to you in the Akarat Hamim. Assemble yourselves and listen, sons of Yaakov. Pay attention to Israel, your father. Friends, Akarat in your time of studying the Torah. Bereshit chapter 49, Yaakov told his sons, this is what's going to happen to you in a Karat Hamim in the last days or latter days. That's what a Karat Hamim means. A Karat Hamim. I'm going to spell it for you so that you understand. A-C-H-A-R-I-T Hamim, H-A-Y-A-M-I-M. That's a Karat Hamim. It means last days or latter days. Friends, I'm here to tell you that Yeshua, if the Torah was not done away with, Yaakov is speaking to his sons about the latter days. He was telling his sons here in Bereshit chapter 49 what was going to happen in Karat Hamim, which is the latter days or last days in Hebrew, friends. That very word means last days or latter days. He told each of his sons what was going to happen in the last days or latter days, friends. So I want you to understand that no, the Torah is not done away with. The Torah is by no means done away with. So friends, I want you to understand YHWH is your Father. He's the one who tells you what to do. You don't tell yourself what to do. We don't tell, you get told what to do by the Father. He tells you in the Torah how to live day by day, every single day, and if you do what the Torah says, let me tell you something, your life is so rich while listening to YHWH. But if you do not listen to YHWH in the Torah, then you will get the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. If you do what YHWH tells you to do in the Torah, you'll get the blessings. Blessing, that's the truth. That's not just a promise, that's the truth. You do what YHWH tells you to do, you get the blessings of Deuteronomy 28. But if you do not do what YHWH tells you to do in the Torah, you get the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. Let me tell you something, friends, that's the truth, and that is a promise. So friends, you can either listen to YHWH, or you can choose not to listen to YHWH, and if you do not choose to listen to YHWH, you will get the curses of Deuteronomy chapter 28. And friends, let me tell you something, you want to obey YHWH. Obey YHWH and his commands. His commands in Hebrew is mitzvahs. And keep the feast, friends. The feast is of YHWH. Don't let people tell you that these things are done away with, because if you do, you're letting people teach you falsely, not truthfully. There are some things that are coming past this very day from the very Torah that people tell you is passed away. It's coming to pass. Because Yaakov told his children, this is what's going to happen in the latter days to you. Bereshit chapter 49 says, Yaakov said to his children, this is what's going to happen in the latter days to you. And we are in the latter days right now, friends. If the Torah is done away with, how come these things that the Torah is mentioning, that Yaakov mentioned to his children, are coming to pass this very day, this very time? I also know one thing. I don't see the king that is Yeshua HaMashiach. I don't see him reigning on this earth yet forever and ever. He will. That's another prophecy in the Torah. I don't see the king, the Melech. Melech in Hebrew is king. Melech in Hebrew is king. I don't see Yeshua reigning yet. But he is going to reign as king Yeshua HaMashiach, the Messiah, the witnesses. It says Matthew chapter 4, verse 10. It brings you back to Torah in Matthew chapter 4, verse 10. It says, worship YHWH and serve only Him. That's the Torah, friends. That's not Matthew. Matthew's taking that scripture out of the Torah. Matthew chapter 4, verse 10 says, worship YHWH and serve only Him. So, friends, let me tell you something. YHWH is not ever through with the Torah. It's written on your hearts and your minds. Know that today. May YHWH bless you and keep you. May YHWH make His face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. May YHWH lift up His countenance and give you shalom. Hallelujah. There's pages that I got on Facebook. Education of the Torah is one page, and Gary N. L. Saru is Teaching of the Torah is the other page. Click like them, join our pages, and be a part of our family. Teaching the Torah, teaching the truth, because the Word of Yah, the Torah is the Word of Yah. There's more of these videos called the Torah Time coming. This is a series that I'm doing. This is about Torah. This is about teaching about Torah. This is educating you about the Torah. Whoever is coming out of paganism, who is coming into the Torah, it's helping you learn what the Torah is. I have a brother on YouTube who thought that the Torah was only 3 books. Only 3 books. There's 5 books of the Torah, friends. 5 books of the Torah. It's sad when a brother don't know that there was 5 books of Torah when he thought there was 3 books. There's 5 books in the Torah. Bereshit. Bereshit is the Hebrew word for Genesis. Shmot is the Hebrew word for Exodus. Vayikra is the Hebrew word for Leviticus. And Bamidbar is the Hebrew word for Numbers. And Devarim is the Hebrew word for Deuteronomy. That's the 5 books of the Torah, friends. There's not 3, there's 5 books. It's very sad when you have brothers out there that don't know the Torah. And they need to know the Torah. It's so important to study the Torah every single day of your life. And let me tell you something. You'll find out when you study the Torah every single day, and then you get into the witnesses from Matthew to Revelation, you'll understand everything that the prophets and the witnesses talk about. You'll understand it. Because when you know the Torah, you know what's supposed to be in the witnesses, which is Matthew to Revelation, and you know what not is supposed to be in there too. You know what's added on, and you know what's supposed to be in there, friends. For the Torah is the Word of Yah. The Torah is the Word of Yah. Thank you for being with us today. If you got any questions, comment underneath this video, and I'll get back to you. Friends, I want you to be educated in the Torah. It's very important that you know what the Torah is in your life. The Torah is the truth, friends. The Torah is the only thing that's going to help you understand, no matter what it is, in the prophets or in the witnesses, which is from Matthew to Revelation. If you want to understand everything, you've got to read, you've got to live by the Torah, you've got to do what the Torah says, and then you understand what everything else that is supposed to be written. For the Torah is the Word, friends. When you see the word of YHWH in the prophets or in the witnesses, it's referring to Torah. It's not referring to their own words. If they came speaking their own words, if the prophets or the witnesses came speaking their own words, then they wouldn't be lining up with the Torah, because the Torah tells you what a true prophet comes to speak. If they don't lead you away from the Torah, they lead you to the Torah. A prophet leads you to the Torah. A true witness leads you to the Torah, not away from the Torah. A false witness leads you away from the Torah. God bless you all.